Not to be this year at the FCAs, but the show goes on. Yes, good morning everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. It is Friday the 17th of November 2023. Of course, last night I was at Anfield for the Football Content Awards. Weren't to be this year in terms of coming away with something, but next step in the road and all that in it. And ultimately now the show goes on, and tonight I am heading down to London, obviously ahead of the Barnet versus Gateshead game tomorrow, and tonight we are heading back to Wembley Stadium for England versus Malta in a Euro 2024 qualifier, if you can really call it that, considering there's no way Malta can qualify and England already have. But nevertheless, let's get into this and let's get the train down to London. So you're probably wondering why I'm in Boreham Wood 4 months before Gateshead are actually due to play here. Well, it is the nearest place where hotels aren't costing an arm and a leg, and unfortunately I'm running like well over an hour behind the original schedule because there was just a bit of a total mishap with the train at York, and we're held there for quite a long time. So I've got to pretty much get a move on now, just check into the hotel and literally just go straight back out, and I will next chat to you on Wembley Way. So it's been a right old faff to get here, but I am now of course on Wembley Way, and going into this Euro 2024 Group C qualifier tonight. England are of course top of the group and already going to next summer's tournament, whereas Malta are bottom of the group, which is of course 6th place, and have not picked up a single point from the group yet. So even though it is effectively a nothing game, if England don't win this game tonight, then it's quite frankly embarrassing, really, isn't it? And that's not to sound in any way arrogant. That is just the reality of qualifiers like this. I'm expecting a bit of a total mismatch, if I'm telling you the truth, but nevertheless there is a chance to just come here and relax. I think when I was here for the FA Trophy final in May, it was maybe a bit difficult to enjoy it because obviously I was just an absolute bag of nerves that day, and obviously things didn't go our way. But a nice chance to just sit and relax tonight. I'm expecting a totally dead atmosphere, I've got to say. I think most people just be here to collect loyalty points or caps or whatever you want to call them to boost the chances of tickets for the games in next summer's tournament. And on that note, I have a very exciting announcement to make. Of course, the general ballot for the 4 tickets for the Euros came out in midweek, and luckily I managed to secure myself 2 games. Firstly, Group E match day 1 in Frankfurt, then the last 16 in Dortmund. So the last 16 game is going to be the winners of Group A versus the runners-up of Group C. So it'll be interesting to see how I get. I mean, you'd imagine when the last 16 won, you'd think winners of Group A, you'd imagine that'd be Germany, but we'll wait and see. But it's exciting times for this channel, it most definitely has to be said. Let's hope that that despite this being a bit of a nothing game, it can still turn out a relatively decent video. Let's head inside Wembley Stadium and find out how it all unfolds. So England are coming out to warm up. Guessing going to be in the usual white shirts this evening. Still waiting on Malta. So now Malta are out to warm up. I think they're going to be in red this evening, but we'll find out for sure when the players are coming out the tunnel, ready for the national anthem and then ready to start the match.
On the pitch later to help everyone celebrate Sir Bobby's life. But for now, let's take a look at some of his most memorable moments at this famous stadium, the home of English football.
Wembley, please welcome the teams, Malta and England!
couple of chances already. I think he's booking him for diving. Yeah. It might go to VAR, you never know. I have never been more ashamed of this country.
Half-time score here at Wembley Stadium. England 1, Malta 0.
Half-time, England 1, Malta 0. Boring's putting it lightly. It's just dour, isn't it? And I know within football fans you've got people that are pro-vlogging, anti-vlogging. Can we at least agree that we're all anti-Mexican waves? Yeah, it is a very soccer-aid atmosphere in here tonight, I must say. I mean, truth be told, it is like dour is probably the best word I can use for it. I mean, as for the overall play, I mean, Malta had a couple of chances. It could have been ahead in like 30 seconds, but obviously that one was dragged wide, and shortly after England went 1-0 up, they had another shot went wide. England obviously had a penalty appeal denied, but it was, Harry Kane was adjudged to have dived. So yeah, that is where we are in this game so far. Well, after all that, I think it might be to do with the fact that the question is, what was Harry Kane interfering with play? That was just loud, I think. I think it was to the fact Harry Kane was in front of him. My guess is interfering with play.
It's 81,388. Thank you as ever for your brilliant support.
If that's the attendance, and I'm a world-renowned scientist.
There will be a minimum of 6 minutes of additional time.
There you go, didn't even need to do that tonight.
The full-time score here at Wembley Stadium, England 2, Malta 0.
Full-time England 2, Malta 0. Well, the good news is I don't have insomnia anymore. Not exactly a classic, was it? That's now 3 games we've seen at Wembley on this channel, and all of them have been pretty dour, really, haven't they? But I think you've got to give a little bit of credit at least to Malta, because I thought they gave it a good go. I mean, obviously nothing was ever going to be expected of them. I don't think anything ever is really expected of them, but you know what, they came with an attitude of nothing to lose, and they could have been ahead within 30 seconds, couldn't they? So kudos to Malta. Maybe I've underestimated them somewhat, but I think it took the game probably quite a while to get going, really, didn't it? And I mean, eventually, obviously, Harry Kane doubled England's lead. Then shortly after, Declan Rice thought he'd made it 3-0, but I think it was the VAR decision was because I've not seen it back, but my guess is that it's because they thought Harry Kane was interfering with play, and from there it was a total dead rubber end to the game, wasn't it? But here's what it is. I mean, it's probably again a bit naive on my part to be expecting a great deal from this game tonight, given that Malta can't qualify, England already have qualified, and with it, it's the result serves a purpose for England. They've won the group, which will obviously help with in terms of what pot you put in for the draw for the tournament itself. So I mean, obviously this game was just a bit more of a bonus to this weekend more than anything, and of course the main thing is, of course, tomorrow. And on that note, that is that for this video, and I'm just going to keep it short and sweet. I feel as though this has been a bit of a bad vlog. I mean, if you guys have enjoyed it, and fair comment, thank you very much. But I just feel like I didn't really enjoy making it, if I'm telling you the truth. But sometimes you can't help how good or bad the game is, can you? Sometimes you get quite lucky with it, sometimes less so. But I'll be back tomorrow with that Barnet versus Gateshead game. So until then, take care. Cheers for watching. See you later.